Hello student, welcome to Anu's classes. Let's start today's video with another question paper of biology, and this is the question paper of 2020. So come to the first question. So first question is exosmosis of a plant cell takes place in, that is answer is hypertonic solution. Then next question is what is herbarium? A herbarium is a collection of preserved plant specimens and associated data used for specific study. And the picture of herbarium already I have uploaded in my previous question paper. So if you have any doubt, you go through the previous paper again. Now come for the question number 3, that is specialized tissue present in the aerial root of epiphytic orchids are known as, answer is velamen. Next question number 4. Name the cell organelles which has no membrane. Answer is ribosome. It means ribosome don't have any definite outer covering. That's why it is called organ without membrane. Next question number 5. Write the characteristic of Protista, and these are the question number. This question is carrying 2 marks. So if you write 2 points, that also will be sufficient. But sometimes this type of question will carry more than 2 marks. That's why here I am showing you all the 4 points. So these are the 4 points. Next, what is cell theory? According to this theory, all living organisms are made up of cells, they are the basic structural or organizational unit of cell organism, and all cells come from pre-existing cell. So this is the cell, means the definition of cell theory. Now come to the next question, that is question number 7, that is classify the different types of meristematic tissue on the basis of origin. So these are the types of meristematic tissues. Here I am showing you the total classification, but in this question you are asking about only the basis of origin. So for this answer you have to just write this based on origin. So if question come like that, suppose, sorry, here is given that on the basis of origin. So here you have to write this classification only. But I am here showing you all the classification, because sometimes question may come, write the different types of meristematic tissue. Then you have to write the whole set. So this is the types of meristematic tissue. So look, based on location, based on origin, and based on function. And these are the based on location, there are apical, cambium, or intercalary. Based on origin, there are promeristem, primary meristem, and secondary meristem, whereas based on function, protoderm, procambium, and ground meristem. Now go for the next question, that is next question, differentiate between micronutrient and macronutrient. This is carrying 2 marks. So for 2 marks, you just write two differentiation, but sometimes marks may be more. That's why I am showing you here more than 2 differentiation. Next, go for the distinguish between diffusion and osmosis. So what is osmosis? Osmosis is the movement of solvent particle across a semi-permeable membrane from a dilute solution to a concentrate solution. And next, diffusion. Diffusion is the movement of particles from an area of higher concentration to lower concentration. Then example of osmosis is what? Fresh water and plant root hairs taking up water. An example of diffusion is perfume filling in a whole room. Next differentiation, active transport and passive transport. So first come for the definition of active transport. Active transport is the movement of molecules across a membrane from a region of lower concentration to a region of higher concentration against the concentration gradient, and often assist by enzyme and require energy. Means for this system, enzyme involved, and this process require energy also. Next, passive transport, it is the movement of ion molecules across the cell membrane without requiring energy. Next, question number 10, draw and label different tissue revealed under the TS section of a dorsiventral leaf. So this is the diagram of the structure of a TS of dorsiventral leaf. So here, these are the xylems. These are the air cavity, means holes. Here you have to show the air cavity. Adaxial epidermis means upper epidermis. This is the lower epidermis, which is known as abaxial. Lower means abaxial, upper means adaxial. AD, here is AB. Then these shells are spongy mesophyll cell, and these are palisade mesophyll cell. Means mesophyll cells are of two types. The palisade mesophyll cells, there are very little intercellular space, whereas within the spongy mesophyll cells there are lots of intercellular space, and these are the stomata, and these are the phloem. This blue portion, purple portion is phloem, and these circular portions are called bundle cell. Next, go for the next question, that is mitochondria are regarded as powerhouse of cell. So a mitochondria are membrane-bound organelles found in the cytoplasm of all eukaryotic cells that generate the cell primary energy molecule ATP. That's why it is known as powerhouse of cell. Next question. Means next part of the question, that is mitochondria are known as, why it is known as powerhouse of cell? Then it is known as powerhouse of cell because it is responsible for the extracting energy from food through cellular respiration. The energy is released in the form of ATP. Full form of ATP is adenosine triphosphate, and it is an energy currency of the cell. Next question, with this question one OR question is there. OR is explained with diagram the structure of a cell wall. So first question, what is cell wall? Cell wall is an additional layer of protection on top of the cell membrane. So for question, this is the definition. Explain the diagram for cell wall. So this is the definition of cell wall. Then explanation structure, a plant cell wall consists primarily of carbohydrates like pectin, cellulose, and hemicellulose. So what is carbohydrate like pectin, cellulose, and hemicellulose? It also has structural protein in the smaller amount and some minerals such as silicon. Cellulose is a complex carbohydrate and consists of thousands of glucose monomers that form long chains. These chains come together and form cellulose microfibrils. The microfibrils help you control the growth of cell by limiting or allowing its expansion. Sometimes question may come, 1 mark question, how microfibril help in the growth of the cell. Then you have to write this last line. Now go for the next question, and this is the structure of cell wall. If diagram need, then you just draw this portion diagram. You just know this portion, no need to draw this one. And if possible, draw both the diagram, but this diagram, this portion is compulsory. Next, go for a right difference between hardwood and sapwood. So this is the difference. Wait. Yeah, hardwood. First point is center part of the tree, means hardwood is present in the center, whereas softwood or sapwood is present in the light colored. Then this type of wood is hard due to the deposition of many useful substances. This type of wood is soft, hence it is known as softwood. Then it is not involved in conduction of water and mineral of plant. It involved in the conduction of water and mineral of plant. Mainly used in making furniture, mainly used to handle the tools, pulp, wood, etc. Next question, question number 13. What do you mean by plant growth regulator, and mention 4 rules of Auxin? So plant growth regulator refers to the natural or synthetic substances influence the growth and development. Means the compound that help in the growth and development of plant is known as plant growth regulator. And main rule of Auxins are stimulate cell division, stimulate cell elongation, promote apical dominance, develop advantageous root, cause tropic movement in stem and roots, and stimulate the development of fruit. So these are the main functions of Auxin. What is lichen? Write the economic and ecological importance of lichen. So a complex life form that is a symbiotic partner of 2 separate organism, fungus and alga, is known as lichen. It means when algae and fungi live together and then only they can survive, that combination is known as lichen. Economic importance of lichen is as follows. They are good polluting indicator. They don't grow in polluted area. They grow on rock and release some chemicals that can degenerate rock, and this result in the rock weathering. Then who gave the idea of 5 kingdom system of classification? Write the different types of 5 kingdom system of classification. So this is the 5 kingdom system of classification, and the idea was given by this scientist, name of the scientist and year is given here, and this is the 5 kingdom system. Prokaryotic, eukaryotic, prokaryotic under Monera, eukaryotic, unicellular, multicellular, under unicellular Protista, under multicellular again with cell wall or without cell wall Animalia, with cell wall Plantae and fungi. What do you mean by light reaction of photosynthesis? Mention at least 4 points of Calvin cycle and Hassan-Slack cycle. So already I have explained in my previous video, so you just go through the notes only. So this is the definition of light reaction. Process of means photosynthesis that convert energy from sun into chemical energy and in the form of NADPH and ATP. Next, this is the difference of C3 pathway or C4 pathway. Photosynthesis occur in mesophyll cell. Photosynthesis occur in both mesophyll and bundle seed cell. Carbon dioxide molecule acceptor is RUBP, and whereas carbon dioxide acceptor is phosphoenol pyruvate. First stable product is 3 carbon compound. First stable product is 4 carbon compound. Then optimum temperature is 20 to 25, whereas here is 30 to 45 degree. Example of C3 plants are rice, whereas example of C4 plants are maize. Then last question, what is Krebs cycle? Describe the different stages of Krebs cycle. This also I have already explained in my previous video. So Krebs cycle are also known as citric acid cycle or tricarboxylic acid cycle. Means Krebs cycle has another 2 names also. It is a series of chemical reaction to release stored energy through the oxidation of acetyl coenzyme derived from carbohydrate, fats, and proteins. And these are the steps. So step 5, acetyl coenzyme A joined with oxaloacetic acid to form citrate. Then citrate is converted into isocitrate. Then isocitrate is oxidized to alpha ketoglutarate, which results in the release of carbon dioxide. Step 4, alpha ketoglutarate is oxidized to form 4 carbon molecule. And step 5, succinyl coenzyme is then converted to succinate and 1 GTP molecule is produced. Step 6, succinate is converted into fumarate and a molecule of FADH2 is produced. Step number 7, fumarate is converted to malate and finally malate is converted into oxaloacetic acid. So these are the 8 steps of Krebs cycle. So these steps are very, very important, and this question also very, very important. Okay, then this that's for today's video. Okay, thank you.